Hey, this is WhyBeAre, and I'm going to make a video for this game. This is Rush for Glory. It's a tower defense game, which tells you a lot about a game, just with a simple thing that's a fact, you know? So anyways, I'm going to kind of go over the things that make this tower defense game different than the others, and, yeah, you know? First, we'll go over the towers, I guess. We'll go ahead and put one of each down. I don't think we'll have enough money to do one of each right off the bat, but that's okay. So we'll talk about this, then we'll talk about the other things, alright? That's the way the plan is going. So then we'll just let the enemies come, and then we'll talk about them in particular in a second. So these are the towers that I can afford. This one's a machine gun. It targets ground and air enemies. I guess I should say this. There are ground and air enemies, like a lot of games have. So that one can target both, only one enemy at a time. The snower is the same thing, but it slows them down. And you got, of course, a mortar, which gives you an area of damage where it hurts, you know, multiple enemies in one location, but it only hurts ground enemies. Then you got the ground lava, which is like the machine gun, but only for ground enemies again. Then for air enemies, you have the Flighter, which only hurts them. So there you go, there are the towers. And they work on an experience system. Like each time a tower gets a kill, it gets an experience point. So for example, you see that one has 5 out of 15 right there. 6 out of 15. When you get that many kills, you can upgrade them. It does cost money though. The money is right there. And to upgrade one like this one, which is able to be upgraded, it'll take only 25 gold, so usually upgrades are pretty cheap. And those guys are going to get through, and that's bad, but I don't care because I'm just showing things off. And basically, red light comes on that says, hey, people made it by, you lose. That's what that red light means. So yeah, anyways, going on to the enemies. Slow things down a bit. There's a little button here, you can change the speed of things. The enemies can be kind of annoying, the flying ones, because like they don't follow a path that you can know unless you've already done the level. You see that guy, he just went boom. So if you put things right here hoping to stop the flying enemies, you're out of luck. You're not going to stop them. You see right there, it's actually going to need 2 towers to get one enemy. But if you just put them there, you wouldn't be able to stop them. So it seems like almost anytime you play a level, you got to just let it run until the flying enemies come by and you know what paths they take. Because otherwise they'll take a path where it's like you got to try to build things right in front of them. And it's just like, that's inconvenient. It's like, watch. Like I said, say I put a tower right here, right? You know, because it almost looks like they follow the path. And then one of them does go that way. The other one just says, I'm not going that way. See, that one almost goes that way. And he gets a couple of shots off. That one just doesn't even go near it. Just so it's like, well, that doesn't work out well. Alright, so aside from that, the towers also have health. You see this one's damaged, and to repair it, it would cost 9 gold, basically. And with the 216 out of 225 health, it's not worth it, almost, because if it had 20 damage, it costs 20 gold. Then you got these power-ups over here, right? There's a power-up that repairs everything, and it always costs 20 gold. Yeah, the power-ups have a delay before you can use them again, but it seems like it's almost always better to use that than to repair a single tower, unless it's going to blow up. It's kind of weird. The other power-ups, one of them's locked, so because we're on a level that doesn't have it, I guess. I don't remember. Anyways, there's other power-ups, so it doesn't matter. You got this one that freezes them. See, they're frozen in place. You got this one which shoots meteors at them. Don't know where they come from, but they attack them. You have to plan ahead with that one. And then you got bear traps, which they'll walk on and die, or at least get hurt. Like I said, all of them have a cooldown period, but the ambulance is almost back to usable, and it's like, why would you ever not just use that? It seems like. I mean, to be fair, I am playing on the easier levels, so that might change things, you know, if we played on a more difficult one. But, oh well. That's my solution. Oh well. The encyclopedia tells you everything you need to know. It's like, here's this, here's that. And normally the game says it 1 by 1, or 2 by 2 maybe, or 3 by 3 whenever you go into a new level. It's like, here's a couple more of these. Or you can just go in here and it tells you everything that you need to know. It tells you all the enemies, you can see them. They have a picture and such. You know, certain enemies can hurt your towers, some don't. There you go, though. That's the easy way to look at things. And so the way it works is there's a difficulty thing here. Normal, hard, and insane. What it is each time you beat it on a level on a certain difficulty without a single enemy getting by, you get a star, which you can use to upgrade things. So each tower can be upgraded, and then you got general, and then the power-ups can be upgraded as well. So, you got a bunch of things you can upgrade. And I know I didn't have one of the powers unlocked. I don't know when it gets unlocked. I didn't bother, because I don't feel like it. Then, one thing I don't like them is if you upgrade a tower that's like one of the later game ones, you still don't get to use it in the earlier levels. Like if you came back to this one to beat it with a better tower or something, you have to only upgrade the 2 that were available when you first did the level. Which is kind of inconvenient, you know? It's like, I got all these other ones, why can't I use those? But no, can't. So I don't like that too much. But, I just don't get the reason they did that. And each level has like a minigame mode, so like this one it's like you have only bear traps to set. I guess you call them bear traps, I don't know what you would call them. But you only have these, and this is all you can use to set, see right here. So for this one, it's like you only got these, and this is all you can use. So you would have to set them down. One thing that's dumb is like when you're preparing before they even get here, you gotta wait for it to like reload or refresh itself. And it's like, why do I have to wait? Nothing's gonna happen in that time period. Of course, you could just set the slider to be higher, and it doesn't really get noticed as much, but why even have it at all when you're just setting things up? But yeah, you could just, spend 10 minutes just clicking and clicking and clicking, getting this all set up. Takes a while. Because you have to go back and forth. You can't just click it once and then say, put one here, 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 here. Because that would make it a lot easier. It's this. One by one by one by one by one. Got a ton of money to do it, though. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but you can get an idea of what it looks like when you do a minigame, at least. This one in particular. Kind of long, kind of slow. Alright, good enough. Send them out. Oh yeah, and the enemies, when you send them out, you can tell them when to send out. So if you send them out earlier, then you'll get some bonuses and stuff. And it also gives you an icon up here, right where the mouse cursor is, that tells you what kind of enemies are coming. So if it's like ground or grunt kind of guys, or if it's flying, and like it tells you, like that one means those are the guys with guns who could hurt your stuff. And there's like ones that are just, they don't do nothing. Then there's ones that are like tanks. Different pictures. Might as well finish this up. It'll be fast enough, I would think. Probably will lose, but I don't care. No! Yep, we lost. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, we might be able to save it. Let's see, calm down. We might be able to save this. This ain't gonna be easy, that's for sure. I might be able to save it though. Come on! Yeah, I saved it. That's surprising. And unfortunately for the minigames, you can't get stars. No stars for minigames. So yeah, that is Rush for Glory. And you guys can tell me if you think I should do more of these kinds of videos or not. I don't know if you guys would like them or not, so I'm gonna let you guys decide. Do you like kind of like this kind of video, or do you not really care about kind of like review kind of things like this? You guys tell me what you want to see, and I'll either make more kind of videos like this, or I won't. So yeah, so WhyBeAre, I'll see it.